Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and tonight we're on the red carpet for the Women's Media Center Awards, where we'll be speaking with all of the celebrity guests, so get ready for a great night behind the velvet rope. Gloria Steinem, a decade. Isn't it crazy? Time flies when you're having fun and doing great work, right?
Yes, no, I'm very proud of the decade, but I'm very alarmed that it seems like 2 years.
When you look at the work that the WMC has done, what are some of the things you're most proud of?
By putting original editorial on the web, we get stories into the media that wouldn't otherwise be there. By identifying women experts in all kinds of fields and putting their names and bios out there, we also get them on as public intellectuals, as they say, but I mean, you know, there's so many women experts who just the media doesn't know about. So we've been very successful in doing that.
You're someone who, more than almost anybody, has fought for women's rights. When you look at Jennifer Lawrence has brought to the forefront talking about the wage gap disparity right now. What are your thoughts on Hollywood? How do we really circumvent this wage gap that's going on between women and men?
I'm very proud of Jennifer Lawrence for speaking up, and I'm grateful to all the actors, all the great women actors who are doing that. We also are greatly helped by what's beginning to happen, which is that bankable male stars are saying, I won't be in a movie unless my female counterparts are paid equally.
Robin, Gloria, Jane, what they've done with the Women's Media Center, how cool is it to see the work they're doing?
Yes, I'm a huge fan of the work of the Women's Media Center, and I came into knowing about it really from Jane. I guess it was the Name It, Change It campaign primarily, and all the fine work. And I brought my daughter tonight because I'm so inspired by their work. I want her to be savvy and benefit from the training that the Women's Media Center does, actually, because it would be a great place to even be an intern, you know, and learn. I could benefit from it.
Are you going back to interning? No chance. She's like, no chance.
Well,
for the Women's Media Center, maybe.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm a tremendous Gloria Steinem fan. I got to be at her big birthday bash recently, and I love Marlo Thomas and everything she has to say, and her husband Phil is pretty fabulous too, I might add. And I'm a great Judy Woodruff fan, which people might not know about me.
Talk to me about being here to support this wonderful organization.
How can I talk to you about it? It's very important that these organizations, but certainly this is an incredible one. It exists. We have to get to a point where there is some quality in the media, but in every aspect of society. And finally, there's a bubble of being heard, but it's not just because of right now, it's because of everything that these women have done for so long.
When you have actresses like Debra Winger supporting you, and obviously Gloria's involved, the power to have something like that support your platform has got to be so enormous, Robin, right?
Well, it is, but it is enormous, except again, I would call with the word support. We're all in this together. I mean, the women's media itself, in all of its forms, internet, print, television, film, theater, you know, that's all media. And media, it defines the way we look at ourselves and the way we live. So if media is representing only half the population or skewed, you don't have real democracy. You don't get a picture of your own reality.
You know, you see the end result numbers too. I mean, it's exponentially so much more difficult for a woman to get anything blank made, for emphasis. It's so ridiculous
and
by
all
now.
That talent is not having an outlet then. Everybody's losing. And you literally can't have real democracy if only half the population has a voice.
Especially the birth-giving ones.